Hello, good morning everyone. In this video, I am going to discuss an important concept, very important for 3 marks question, that is manufacture of ammonia by Haber's process. Manufacture of ammonia by Haber's process. Yes, this one is very important for 3 mark question. This is very important. Yes, it is one of the commercial or industrial methods for the preparation of ammonia. Haber's process, it is also called as Haber-Bosch process. This is one of the commercial methods used for preparation of the ammonia. In the manufacture of ammonia, the direct combination of N2 and H2, in the manufacture of ammonia, the direct combination of nitrogen and hydrogen takes place in presence of iron oxide catalyst. Iron oxide catalyst and Al2O3, K2O are used as a promoters, and this reaction takes place under 700 Kelvin temperature and 200 atmospheric pressure. These conditions are very important. Please remember. See this reaction. Nitrogen and hydrogen undergo reaction in presence of iron oxide catalyst. Remember, in this reaction, iron oxide is used as a catalyst, and Al2O3 or alumina and K2O are used as a promoter. What are promoters? These are the substance which is added to the catalyst to increase the activity of the particular catalyst. And this reaction takes place under 700 Kelvin temperature and 200 atmospheric pressure. Then we get ammonia. During this reaction, the change in enthalpy delta H equal to minus 92.3 kilojoule and delta F H naught means standard enthalpy of formation is equal to minus 46.1 kilojoule per mole. You write all these things. Yes, delta H value is minus 92.3 kilojoule. It shows the given reaction is an example for exothermic reaction. Why this one is an exothermic reaction? Because during this reaction, the heat is liberated. Therefore, it is one of the exothermic reaction. Okay, balance it. Here, 2 hydrogen atoms, 2 nitrogen atoms make this 2, and this one is 3. Now it is balanced. Yes. Some optimum conditions observed here. Write separately optimum conditions or the optimum conditions, special conditions. What are the optimum conditions involved here? I write here one by one. In that first one, 1:3 moles of nitrogen and hydrogen are used Yes, here 1 mole of nitrogen and 3 moles of hydrogen are used in the reaction. Next, second one. Iron oxide. Iron oxide used as a catalyst. Iron oxide is used as a catalyst. Next, third one. Al2O3. K2O, aluminum trioxide or alumina and potassium oxide are used as a promoter. Next, high pressure and low temperature is involved. Next, in bracket you write the particular temperature. This is very important. 700 Kelvin temperature and 200 atmospheric pressure. Next, another one very important point. During this process, means manufacture of ammonia by Haber's process, the Le-Chatelier's principle is used. What is Le-Chatelier principle? I think in the last year you already studied about this Le-Chatelier principle. According to Le-Chatelier principle, if the constraint is added to the system of equilibrium, if constraint like pressure, temperature is applied on the system of equilibrium, then it is always shift in the direction to nullify, the effect of that constraint. Le-Chatelier principle states that when a constraint like pressure, temperature is applied on the system of equilibrium, then equilibrium is shift towards as to nullify the effect of that particular constraint. Or also we can simply define it as, if the system of equilibrium is stressed, when the system of equilibrium is stressed, then it is always try to restore the equilibrium. ಈ ಒಂದು Le-Chatelier's principle ಹೇಳೋ ಪ್ರಕಾರ equilibrium ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. It is the point at which the amount of reactants becomes equal to the amount of products. ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ದಷ್ಟು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅದ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ದಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಕಂಡು ಬರ್ತಿರುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಗೆ ನಾವು ಇಕ್ವಿಲಿಬ್ರಿಯಂ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೆದಿದ್ವಿ. ಆ ಇಕ್ವಿಲಿಬ್ರಿಯಂ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಇರುವಂತ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಮತ್ತೇನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಕ್ವಿಲಿಬ್ರಿಯಂ ಅನ್ನ ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತದೆ, ಆ ಕಡೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಹೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು Le-Chatelier ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅದೇ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡು ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ Le-Chatelier ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು Le-Chatelier ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್, a high pressure and moderate means low temperature. Remember, according to Le-Chatelier principle, high pressure and low temperature or moderate temperatures are involved in the formation of ammonia. These conditions favors the formation of ammonia, and usually this process involves 4 steps. What are those 4 steps? One is compression, another one conversion, another one cooling, and another one recycling. These 4 steps involved in the manufacture of ammonia by Haber's process. Remember, According to Leach-Clay's principle, high pressure and low temperature favors the formation of ammonia, and it involves 4 steps. What are those 4 steps? One is compression, another one conversion, another one cooling, and finally recycling process. Yes, the flowchart of the production of ammonia by Haber's process I already written on the board. This is very important because in the question paper the question may ask, explain the manufacture of ammonia by Haber's process with flowchart and also with optimum conditions. Therefore, to practice this diagram or flowchart, it helps to explain the process of formation of ammonia. Yes, see here, the hydrogen and nitrogen gas in the 1:3 volume. Hydrogen and nitrogen are gas is passed to the compressor. First, the hydrogen and nitrogen gas are passed to the compressor, and here the mixture of H2 and H2 undergo compression in presence of 20 megapascal pressure. Remember, first in the compressor the mixture of H2 and N2 undergo compression under 20 megapascal pressure, then it is moved to the catalyst chamber. It is moved to the catalyst chamber. That catalyst chamber involves the catalyst iron oxide and the promoters Al2O3 and A2O. In presence of catalyst chamber, with the help of iron oxide, the mixture of N2 and H2 is converted to ammonia gas. Here, this N2 and H2 is converted into ammonia gas under 700 Kelvin temperature. Yes, after that, the promoter Al2O3 and K2O, they promote the ammonia gas into cooling chamber. Means here from this catalyst chamber, ammonia gas is promoted or promotes to the cooling chamber. What happens when the gas becomes cooled? Definitely it becomes to liquid state. Yes, here through this nitrogen and hydrogen in presence of gaseous ammonia move to the cooling chamber. During this time only 10 to 15% of ammonia takes place, and it is collected here. But remaining part of nitrogen and hydrogen again go through this, and with the help of pump, and again it becomes recycled, and it is collected again in the catalyst chamber. Then the process means same process takes place. Repeat this process until we get 100% of ammonia. This is the concept involved in the manufacture of ammonia by Haber's process. Please remember, ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ನಾವು 1:3 ಈ ಪ್ರಮಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಮತ್ತು ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಪ್ರೆಸರ್ಗೆ ಕಳಿಸೋದು. ಈ ಕಾಂಪ್ರೆಸರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಒಂದು ಮಿಕ್ಸರ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಒಳಪಡ್ತದೆ, ಕಾಂಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದು 20 ಮೆಗಾಪಾಸ್ಕಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಅದು ಕಾಂಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಒಳಪಡ್ತದೆ. ನಂತರ ಅದನ್ನ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕೆಟಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಚೇಂಬರ್ಗೆ ಕಳಿಸಲಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಆ ಕೆಟಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಚೇಂಬರ್ ಏನೇನು ಒಳಗೊಂಡದ? ಐರನ್ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್, ಇದು ಕೆಟಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ Al2O3 and K2O ಇವು ಪ್ರಮೋಟರ್ ಗಳಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಕೆಟಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಚೇಂಬರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕಳಿಸಿದಂತಹ N2 ಮತ್ತು H2 ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಆಗಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ಯಾಸಿಯಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ನಾಗ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಆ ಒಂದು ಗ್ಯಾಸಿಯಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾನ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಮೋಟರ್ಗಳು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ, ಮುಂದೆ ಕಳಿಸುವಂತ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ. ಯಾವ ಮುಂದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಕೂಲಿಂಗ್ ಚೇಂಬರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಅದು ತಂಪುಗೆ ಒಳಪಡ್ತದೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಗ್ಯಾಸಿಯಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಇದ್ದದ್ದು ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಒಂದು ವಿಧಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ 10ರಿಂದ 15% ಮಾತ್ರ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಗ್ಯಾಸಿಯಸ್ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಓನ್ಲಿ 10 to 15% ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗೆ ಒಳಪಡದೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ N2 ಮತ್ತು H2 ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಏನ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ ಅಥವಾ ಅದ್ರ ಮಿಕ್ಸರ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದ, ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಈ ಮೂಲಕವಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತೇನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಈ ಪಂಪ್ ನ ಸಹಾಯದಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೆಟಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಚೇಂಬರ್ ಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಥಾ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಅದೇ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಐರನ್ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಕೆಟಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಗ್ಯಾಸಿಯಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದು ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಕೆಟಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಚೇಂಬರ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ನಾವು ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಪುನರಾವರ್ತನೆ ಮಾಡೋದು, until we get 100% of ammonia. This is the process of manufacture of ammonia by Haber's process. 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಇದು ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅದ. ಏನೇನ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕು ಮೊದಲು ಚೆಂದಾಗೆ ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಹಾಕ್ರಿ. ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಬೈ Haber's process. Directly write the reaction involved in this process with respective catalysts and promoters with temperature and atmospheric pressure. And these optimum conditions also very important. That is optimum conditions and flow chart. Usually 1 mark for this reaction, 1 mark for this optimum conditions and 1 mark for this flow chart. This all simply explained the concept involved in ammonia manufacture by using this flow chart. Next, physical properties of ammonia. Physical properties of ammonia. Yes, some physical properties. See here, it is one of the colorless gas. Remember, ammonia, it is one of the colorless gas and having pungent odor. Yes, when it is treated with water, it forms ammonium hydroxide. When it is treated with, means ammonia is treated with water, it forms NH4OH, means ammonium hydroxide. Yes, in presence of aqueous medium, this one acts as a weakly basic in nature. Usually, ammonia, and it is treated with water, it acts as a weakly basic compound because of formation of OH minus ion. Because when this NH3 it is treated with H2O, ammonia, it is treated with water, at the time it becomes NH4, means ammonium ion plus of OH minus. Due to the formation of this OH minus ion, it is weakly basic in nature. Yes, the boiling point of ammonia is minus 33.1 degree. Next, freezing point is minus 77.1. these are some physical properties of ammonia. In the next video, we will discuss very important concepts, chemical properties of this ammonia with some reactions. Okay, thank you.